Good morning. Rise and shine. It's that time. Don't be mad. Please don't be mad. Because what we finna talk about is finna make a lot of people upset. But American is American. If you're an American, you're an American. This right here finna get deep. Donald Trump just won by a landslide. 6-3, the Supreme Court Justice just ruled on the birthright citizenship. I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? But y'all don't want to listen to me. Y'all say I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I told y'all. But y'all did not want to listen to me. Y'all said I did not know what the fuck I was talking about. Y'all said I was crazy. Y'all said ain't no way in hell the Supreme Court gonna do that. But didn't I tell y'all? Y'all don't understand the definition of definitions. Like, that's the problem with the world today. Push that like button. What we about to talk about is birthright citizenship. Donald Trump, I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? But then nobody want to listen. They said I was crazy as hell. They said I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. They said you dumb, you ignorant, you don't know nothing about America, you don't know nothing about law. Now all of a sudden, I'm one of the smartest motherfuckers on the internet. But I told y'all, and I knew. This is the thing. See, I'm an intellectual comedian. I'm an intellect. I ain't in the Illuminati, but I've been trying to get in the Illuminati for like the last 15 years. I done worked with all the Illuminati. I think I got my stamps because I done worked with all the celebrities. But I told y'all, and somebody else told me this, and I was telling y'all about this, but y'all didn't want to hear me. Birthright citizenship. If the mother was an illegal citizen, the child is not a legal American citizen. I don't care if you was born in Los Angeles Hospital, Memorial Hospital. That shit don't mean nothing. They gave you a social security number for your child so they can keep up with your illegal mother. And when y'all thought y'all was citizens. Boy, this finna go back. Half of these people that think they American citizens, oh, this shit finna roll back the clock. This gonna go back from generations. Yeah. Oh, my mama was born here. So I was born. But your mama was born with a mama that wasn't that legal. So your mama not legal. Then now you not legal. All y'all ass finna go back. Oh yeah, boy, America finna get great again. Y'all don't give a fuck how y'all say it. I am a black Republican. I don't agree with everything Mr. Donald Trump is doing, but he is one of the best, greatest presidents that we ever had. I don't know about the rest of you motherfuckers, but if you ain't being how do you say I want to say the right words to connect this to describe the character of our president. If you ain't being, how do you say, this hilariously entertained by all his shenanigans and bullshit he keep coming out the hat with. Like, man, push that like button, because I'm finna tell y'all what else is about to happen. I told y'all. Now all y'all finna start shutting up. I bet y'all, hey, check this out. Now when y'all start protesting, ICE finna just start snatching motherfuckers up. Guess what? Now they gonna wanna know your social security number. Is it authentic? Is this a real social security card? You ain't gonna be in the system because your mama ain't in the system. And they gonna go all the way back to them social security numbers that was issued out to those illegal immigrant mothers. And they gonna erase them children numbers out the system. And when they go, they don't even know. See, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth of what's going on, right? Like, I got a Mexican client that got detained. This man owned a construction company. He said he was, he was a legal citizen. He got pulled over. He gave the police his driver's license. The police came back to the car and asked him to get out the vehicle. Is this driver license real? We cannot find your name in the system. Nowhere. The name or your driver's license number is nowhere in the system. And he like, man, listen, I've been in California 20 years. I own this construction company, such and such, such and such. And in the process of him being questioned by the police, guess who pulled up? He thought it was police bag up because it was a black Charger. But Border Patrol ICE agents jumped out on the freeway and detained him. Now he's in detention, and he had all his credentials he thought of, but come to find out, he's nowhere in the system. So he just got deported. He done got deported. This man had 3 houses in California, a whole construction company. Man, they said all his employees ran off with all his equipment. Somebody done broke into the man's house, done took all the man TVs and whatnot. They done damn near stole the man's swimming pool out the backyard. They took out his goddamn swimming pool pump. They might as well took the pool. They took the pump. They took all the goddamn supplies. I went to the man's house and it looked like the feds just raided his shit and took everything. How y'all doing? Push the like button. The Supreme Court just made a decision that's finna mess up people for generations. They thought they was legal. They thought they was American. But what Donald Trump is about to do to Los Angeles, oh my God. Oh my God. Is anybody here, can I get a witness? Do anybody know what's about to happen? Do anybody know what's about to happen? Now you can say I'm crazy. You can say I'm a fool. You can say I'm silly. You can say, but get what? I ain't gonna be running and dodging their ass. I'm gonna be laughing and going world star. They get another one. They get another one. They is chasing these people down the street. These people ain't got nowhere to run. Their last option is to hug a tree. No. They grab the tree like this. No. Oh, I'm an American citizen. Oh, they peeling their ass off the tree. It might take them about 20, 30 minutes to peel them off the tree. But once they get their ass off and then throw their ass in the back of their goddamn Sprinter van, boy, these motherfuckers deported before. If you get picked up in California at 9 o'clock in the morning, you subject to be in Mexico City. They ain't taking you to Mexico no more. You know they just made a new rule, right? They sending y'all, you subject to wake up. They gonna put you on a plane and you subject to wake up in Saddam, Africa. Yeah, in the middle of a goddamn civil war. Speaking Spanish. Hey, Migo had nothing to do with this. Hey, Migo, do Spanish. No. And them Africans like, what you know? Wakanda. They gonna have to learn a whole new language. They gonna wake up in Sudan. Like in the middle of a civil war. Like, man, Donald Trump and half of them, yeah, and you ain't getting no guns over there. Oh, you gonna have to beat one of them soldiers up and take the gun. That's the only way you gonna get one. They ain't got no guns in Africa, dog. It's hard to get a gun in Africa. And if you get caught with one, you subject to get sentenced to death. Oh, for real. They got some harsh rules in Africa. You don't want to hear about the rules in Africa. If I tell y'all about some of them damn rules they got in Africa, nigga, you would never want to even visit. Especially if you're on the other side. And boy, you know what I mean, the other side, you know. Tweet. Oh, you ain't got to tweet, you just like to put a wig on at night. Dress up and shit. Now, you ain't got to do none of that. You be sentenced to death in Africa for that type of shit. I just like putting wigs on and putting baby oil all over my body and sliding across the kitchen floor at night. You would get executed. They would sentence you to the firing squad in Africa, but y'all don't want to hear me. Miss D-Lo, how you doing this morning? Come on in. I think I went live on my wrong device because my audience ain't picking up. I'm supposed to have like 500 motherfuckers in here right now talking about this birthright citizenship. We finna be laughing. I'm gonna be watching motherfuckers running all up and down the street. ICE just gonna be chasing their ass. Hey, I'm American. No, you ain't, motherfucker. Your mama wasn't. You ain't neither. Oh no. Well, what y'all gonna do now? I'ma start. Man, I want to make a song. You remember the song? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the sheriff comes for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when ice come for you? Bad boys, oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do when ice come for you? I'm telling you, ice coming. Boy, they finna, boy, how you doing? You said you ain't shit. My H2O, my ADHD kicked in real fast. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna laugh and record. There go another one running, nigga. There go another one. Oh. That damn HH. Miss D-Lo. Shatika Woods, what's up, baby girl? You was riding as hell for laughing at them Mexicans trying to jump over them fences, get away from the border ICE patrol agent. No, I ain't. Listen, dog. Only thing I can tell you is the only ones that's gonna stay here is the ones that pay here. You pay well. But if they catch you before you self-deport, you ain't gonna get a chance to come back, dog. Y'all heard that commercial? They keep running it everywhere. They run it on the internet. They run it on radio. Listen, America's giving you fair warning. You can just leave. You know how many people just packing up and just leaving? But I'm going to tell you, we got another vendetta for other group of people. Them Indian people from India. Oh, man. They doing them wrong, dog. They snatching them niggas up left and right. That's one. He talk with a D. Because all of them sound like they put a D on every word. Then you do me like that. Like that. Them damn Indians, I feel so sorry for them. They beating their ass, throwing them in the paddy wagon. Them niggas, they waking up and goddamn, and that's damn shame, man. Instead of sending them people home to India, they sending these people way to goddamn, what they were sending them people to? Australia accepting them. No, Venezuela. Way in Venezuela. Man, they doing them people so wrong. But these people scattering like roaches. They don't know what to do. They scared to protest now. Because they know that their grandmama wasn't legal. So that mean their mama ain't legal. That mean they ain't legal. Oh God, we got 3 generations of illegal immigrants. We all going back. They don't like that type of shit. See, y'all thought y'all was better than us. Now y'all need us. Y'all gonna need us to stay in the back of our houses so we can hide y'all later. Hey, can we come? Let us stay. I got rooms for rent. That's what see, all this shit starting to make sense. The California Real ID, it ain't just got the California Real ID, the American Real ID, because all across the world, all across America, you gotta have a real ID. See, now they know exactly who live in who house, what is what, because you had to prove your goddamn residency. You had to, so now they know what is what, who stay and who, and then all them third generation illegal immigrants, they coming to get you. Niggas, illegal immigrants, they coming to get you. You better look out your window before they coming to get you. Illegals, they coming to get you. You better watch your back because you're coming to get. Boy, they finna come get them. I'm gonna be feeling so sorry for these people, man. I'm gonna tell you why I feel so sorry for these people, man. Because y'all know it's hot as hell in Southern California. I'm talking my heart. Like, it never rained in Southern California. Y'all ain't never heard that song? It never rained in Southern California. We pray to the rain gods because it never rains in Southern California. Y'all never heard that song before? We pray to the rain gods because it never rains in Southern California. Man, whoo, we go days and days and months with no rain. Where I'm from, it rained damn near every day. Even if it's just rain over there, not over here. For 30 seconds, it's gonna rain every goddamn day. Where I'm from the South. I'm from the crooked letter. I'm from that M, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, humpback, I. Yeah, y'all know nothing about that shit. Mississippi. Y'all like my new coffee cup? Hey! I'm one of them droopy ass type of niggas, man. So push that like button. That is the remix. Snagglefoot style. Hey, you ever seen that video I got on YouTube with me and Black Sexual Chocolate, the band? Like I got a song with me and Black Sexual Chocolate. Y'all remember Black Sexual Chocolate? Black Sexual Chocolate. Like, y'all remember that? I got a song. I'm singing Sam Cooke with Black Sexual Chocolate. I know, man, that video like 20 years old. Man, some kind of way, that video damn near done went viral. I looked at that video and I had damn near 100,000 views. Do I get paid? Man, I can't get paid for none of this shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Is 100,000 views viral? I need help. Don't nobody want to help me. Yeah, you need help. You need mental help. You need medication. Well, do you have a song with chocolate? With chocolate drop? Who is that? I don't even know who that is. Cool Soul. Cool Soul. Cool Soul in the house. Y'all give Cool Soul a big shout out in the house. Sexual Chocolate. Sexual Chocolate, goddamn it. Give him a round of applause. Sexual Chocolate. Man, life be fucked up sometimes, man. But I just want to tell y'all, man.
Clean or a massage? Your masseuse might be insulted.
I'm Dawn, and I run a company called Jotful. We make one-of-a-kind websites just like these right here in Michigan.
And ratified after the Civil War, which states that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. Of course, the Trump administration trying to make changes to that. That's what triggered these series of lawsuits and then ended back at the Supreme Court. Let's bring in our ABC News legal contributor, Sarah.
Fake news! Fake news! Why are y'all lying, saying that Trump is trying to make a change to the Constitution? No, he isn't. He just defining this shit. Like, that's their problem. They don't know how, they don't understand define mean the definition. That mean that like defining, making sure that people is following the right law, not just going leaning on their own understanding, thinking that law mean that you just an American citizen because you made it to Florida Beach, you made it to Miami Beach, you swam all the way from Cuba, and then you just open your legs and a baby popped out. If I gotta go back, that's okay, but my baby is free. No, that shit don't work. Your ass was illegal, and we gonna throw you and that baby back in the water. Swim back to Cuba. And we the only ones. I'm a black Republican, and my great grandfather. See, y'all don't understand. I got nigga ties. My great grandfather. You see, y'all don't know nothing about that. That nigga fought in the Civil War. See, y'all don't know nothing about that right there. See, my great grandfather. Let me tell you something about my great grandfather. Like my great great-grandfather. This nigga fought in the Civil War. You ain't know nothing about that. Let me tell you how I was created. And the nigga fought in the Confederate Army. So I believe, I love, I like the Confederate flag. Nigga, I'm a Uncle Ruckus nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nah, fuck them niggas. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen to these motherfucking niggas. When they put out that 1-800 reporter illegal, I'ma report their ass. I'ma report the hell out their ass like Uncle Ruckus. I'ma tell them just like it is, nigga. They go one running. I see him going across the field there. Go get that boy. Go get him. I'm an Uncle Ruckus ass nigga. I don't give a fuck about him. They was pointing me out when I was running. I was running from the police. Which way he went? He went that way, Migo. He went that way. I'm pointing them out. You know you're supposed to get $2,500. You supposed to, every American citizen that reported illegal, they got a 1-800 reported illegal number, and you get $2,500 for every illegal that you report that get detained and deported. If they detain them and deport them, then once they deport you, you receive $2,500. That's on Donald Trump website. I'm just sharing the news, brother. Somebody might need to make a couple dollars in their life, you know. I'm just sharing the news, brother. Don't get mad at me. God damn, nigga. But it's some niggas on the list too. Some niggas. And we gotta help the Trump administration get these niggas up out of here. They from Sudan, Africa. They from a certain part of Africa, and we gotta get them out of here. You know, the Nigerians, they trying to, you know, they coming to get them. They overstayed the visa. They then got they go back home letter, but they overstayed the visa and they got to go. It's a whole bunch of them, and they got this 1-800 reported illegal. $2,500 for every illegal apprehended and deported to an American citizen. They gonna get that. Man, all we gotta do, like, think about it. We catch like 10. Like me, I'm gonna do for like 100. I'm going for 100. Once I get to 100 and that 250, that's 250 times 100. I can take that little money and bubble. That's all I need. That's all I need. Man, and that'll be hard work. You know, that's hard work for Americans to be out here. Cause you know, we really don't want to see the people. That was the gardener. I didn't want to see Mr. Felipe leave like that. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, they cut the Chinese too. Especially the ones that's cutting up and eating up them goddamn dogs in the neighborhood, cats and shit. It's a lot of, it's like in Chinatown, LA, you don't see stray dogs and cats walking around. You do not see stray dogs and cats walking around Chinatown in LA. And you don't see none going in that area. You see dogs and cats, they'll turn around. They will not, they can, they know not to go down, not in Chinatown. They ass won't make it down that street. Hell no. Yeah. No. We been here for a long time. No, you from China. No. Tokyo. I'm from Tokyo. That's China. You from China. No. I'm from Japan. No. That's China. You Chinese. You the southerner. You nigga Chinese. No. I'm from Japan. No, you nigga Chinese. Cold. Let's get this money. How y'all doing? Push that like button. If don't nobody like this video, I ain't make it for you to like it. I made it for you to laugh, and I make it for you to laugh. I didn't make it for you to dislike it. You ain't got no choice but to like it. You keep watching, you gonna like it. You already did like it, but then I said something you didn't like. Now you don't like it. But hey, check this out. My door open, dog. Now, if they run in behind you, dog, and ask which way you went, I'm gonna point at the closet. He in the closet. He in the closet. Hey, y'all got him. I need that credit for 1-800 report illegal. I need that credit, man. You didn't arrest him on your own. I told you he was in the closet. Get that $2,500. You got me fucked up. Can't let that money go by, man. I'm an American citizen, man. All you need is 2 forms of ID to retain your money. I got my real ID. I got my Social Security card. And I got my Obama card. I think I'm gonna have to throw my Obamacare card away. I think they just threw that shit out the window with this big beautiful bill. They just canceled Obamacare. How the hell they just canceled Obamacare? You said don't point for that 2,500, Miss D-Lo. I couldn't help it. I just couldn't let that money get away like that. They just ain't finna come in my house and take a motherfucker out. And I don't get credit for like, hey man, I did tell you where he was at. I seen, he scared me. I didn't know who that was running in my house like that. And he asked me, where can he run to? I said, man, run in that closet right there. So when you got to the door, I told you, I said, listen, I need that credit for 1-800 reported illegal. He in the closet, dog. And I can move out the way and let him get to him. You know what I mean? Man, bro, it's going down right now, man. No, I ain't ready. I'm almost though. I got it in front of me. Birthright citizenship. You can. Why would you want to report anonymous? If you report anonymous, you ain't gonna get the $2,500. All the Haitians. You know, Kodak Black got deported. Man, I thought Kodak Black and Donald Trump was boys, man. Man, that was messed up, man. Y'all seen that on the news? Kodak Black got detained. He deported. They dropped him off in the middle of the war. Kodak Black is chilling with Barbecue right now. Barbecue said, nigga, you want to live? You going to come over here with me and you going to rap. Start rapping, singing, son. Now you over there rapping for Barbecue and shit. No, Kodak Black ain't American. This is where the birthright citizenship finna fuck people up, bro. If your mama was illegal, then you illegal. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault, oh yeah. It ain't my fault, oh yeah. It ain't my fault that you niggas finna get deported. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. You should have stacked your bread up. You can run straight to the line and pay your money. You can buy the gold card right now for $5 million. You won't have to go through all that. Trump, my boy, I can get you a discount, dog. I think I can get you at least 5 knocked off. So you can get it for about $4,500,000. What's up, dog? What's up, Mike?
Is the guy right there already? Hold on.
No, ain't nobody put it up yet.
Oh, no?
No, not yet.
Dang. All right, okay.
All right.
All right.
That's messed up, man. And I hate to see people be scrambling like that, man. You know what I mean? Running for the, fear of their life and that's like in fear of your freedom, everything you've been living for the last, like, all your life. You thought you was free. Then you have to go back to Mexico. And half of these Mexicans in LA, they don't even speak Spanish. So when they get back to Mexico, man, them folks ain't gonna have no respect for their ass. When they realize you don't speak Spanish, oh no, no amigo, that ain't gonna work. You better learn. You gonna have to take some Spanish classes, bro. You gotta go back to Spanish class. You wanna know why Kodak Black ain't American? Because his mama ain't American. She wasn't legal. His mama wasn't. That's what it was. His mama, she came over here. And you see how they go back? You see how the birthright citizenship can affect a lot of people? So, but Kodak could be right back. He can afford the gold card. Kodak could be right back. He can afford the gold card. If you can afford the gold card, you'll be back tomorrow. But if you ain't got 5 million, I feel sorry for you. I really feel sorry for you. Whew. There's a lot of people, man, in this world. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. And I hit and miss. It ain't my fault.
I just won $60,000 from my car crash from this app from my phone. I don't know if you could see it, but it's called Case Connect Compensation Calculator.
It is?
It's for $60,000, and I'm about to go cash it in. For those of you who don't know what Case...
Hey, I be running all kind of commercials.
You be asking now, where does the process go from here and getting back to the root of that question in the 14th Amendment?
Right. This was only about whether the district judge could enjoin the enforcement of that nationwide. What we'll now see is the actual question of what the 14th Amendment means, whether a president acting alone without Congress, without an amendment to the Constitution, can change our understanding of how we've implemented that for the last 150 years.
That ain't changing the understanding. That is just defining the definition of what it is.
This decision has nothing to do with the merits of that legal question. The Supreme
There is
Court
no legal question.
can prevent enforcement of that executive order nationwide. I expect we'll hear more about the merits of that question in the fall. As you read it, the real legal question is on what subject to the jurisdiction thereof means. Is someone who is in the country unlawfully subject to the laws of our country, like a diplomat would not be subject to the laws
and
at the time of the 14th Amendment?
This is the funny
someone
thing.
Who belonged on
now, Trump get a chance to redefine this law, right? Or to define the law. But because 22 states have already sued him on it, and it's like, I want to say like 22 states, like 12 migrant women. Now they'll be excluded from the executive order because they already got legal actions pending against Trump on this decision, and they ain't even see, boy, this is how it's gonna be. So just imagine those 22 states that will be exempt. The only way you will not get deported is to go move to one of those 22 states, and California ain't one of them. So they finna Boy, people finna start packing up. Boy, y'all might, boy, that's taking a chance though. You can get pulled over on the freeway in between one of these non-sanctuary states and lose everything. But that's a chance you take though. But you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's finna get deep. It's finna get deep. Well, they trying to figure out what's these 22 states. We need to move there right now. So we won't have nothing to do with this birthright citizenship. We'll just still be here. But a lot of people finna be detained and deported. And they thought that they were citizens. But if your mother wasn't a legal citizen when you was born, your mother was a legal citizen when you was born, you're not illegal. If your mother wasn't a legal citizen when you was born, you're not legal in America. But you do have a birthright citizen. You do have a birthright if your father was an American citizen. But if your mother and father was illegals, then you have no right. You have no right. And that's sad, because it's a lot of people that's gonna get snatched the fuck up and be deported somewhere to a whole nother country. They ain't even going back to their home country where they was born at. They gonna send them to a whole. You getting out of America? That's what they said. We finna just ship your ass. We gonna send y'all to Sudan in the middle of a goddamn civil war and just drop you off in the middle. Now that's cool, but that's fucked up. Now them Haitians will go out there and take over Sudan. Put your hand over camera for Lamar Jackson. And you said real deep. Right now, we need to have a moment of silence for R. Kelly. Lord bless his soul. Even though he's no longer here with us, we ask you to allow him to reside with you in heaven. Amen. All right, so we're talking about birthright citizenship, and a lot of people don't understand what birthright citizenship is, what it means. And now Trump
tribal lands did not
hit him with a boomerang. He's finna fuck their head up.
So that's the question that the justices will now have to look at in the fall.
Sarah, thank you. I want to go back to Devin Dwyer. Devin, we're getting more on the dissent. Of course, again, as we pointed out, this was a 6-3 majority decision. So what are we hearing from the liberal justices on the court?
This is the reason why I canceled my doorbell camera subscription.
This new subscription-free mini Wi-Fi camera delivers more advanced along ideological lines with, and Justice Sonia Sotomayor, we are told, is taking the rare step of reading her dissent aloud in the chamber behind me right now, and she has said in her written opinion that this is a gross mistake by the Supreme Court. In her words, she warns that no right is safe now in this country. She had hypothesized with that if a president in the future, say a Democratic president, decided to issue an order seizing everyone's guns in this country, in her view, that would be lawful until it was struck down by the Supreme Court, that an injunction by a federal judge would not have effect. So a pretty striking statement by the senior liberal. She says that this is really going to upset the apple cart in a whole bunch of cases right now around the country. And we should point out with that the implications of this decision are going to be quite significant and take some time to figure out. The court today in saying that individual judges cannot block a president's policy nationwide will apply to lots of other cases involving Donald Trump, from some of his immigration policies to some of the freezes of federal funding to mass layoffs at federal agencies. Judges have blocked those things on a universal basis, and some of those orders may now need to be rolled back or eliminated.
And as you pointed out, implementing all of this will be really complicated.
And that ain't what you just rolled up. Now, you don't even smoke that
Chief Political Correspondent Rachel Scott, who's joining us now from the White House. And Rachel, just for perspective, from the White House here, I want to go to this quote from Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt. This was back in February when she was explaining this. She said the administration believes that birthright citizenship is unconstitutional. So that's really at the
you
heart
cheating,
of
bro.
all of this.
You can't do that shit.
It is at the heart of all of this, and this is something that the president campaigned on. It was once considered this sort of fringe theory years ago. It's something that President Donald Trump campaigned on and that the Republican Party has embraced. We have not heard directly yet from the administration or from the president himself on this, but I can tell you I can imagine they're going to be very satisfied by what they are hearing in this news from the Supreme Court, because for them, this is a...
What you talking about?
Say what?
Now promising something big for 2025, a new regulated program that guarantees your family will be paid out when the time comes. It's called...
Say what?
And Andy, let me just interrupt you for a moment here, because in my ear, the producer is saying that the birthright citizenship case is the first one. We do not know the result, yes, but that is coming. Shannon is looking at it now, Andy.
Yeah, you know, I have to make one overarching observation about this, Dana. When we were here last year doing all this, it felt much more...
Let us fuck up! What you waiting on? Want to be on live and shit?
Report, I'm telling
you. Motherfucker damn near 50 over here.
And as we told you, it is the Supreme Court's last day in session, and we are watching.
John Fishman, now trial attorney and former U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Virginia, to understand the scope of this.
What DJ doing? He still asleep?
Hell yeah.
Of this and the constitutionality issue of the 14th Amendment, people born in the U.S. under parents who are illegal immigrants. John, what happens next with that?
So the motherfuckers that ain't got caught, what they doing? Just sitting around?
Or not. It's always been viewed by the
motherfuckers that ain't got caught, motherfuckers ain't running yet?
or that you're a citizen.
It's over with.
The executive order says, look, if your parents are not here,
Niggas fucked up right now, boy. The Supreme Court, the Supreme Court just ruled that Donald Trump's definition of birthright citizenship is good, and he get to write an executive order on this shit. So the way it is if your mother was an illegal immigrant and your father wasn't a citizen, an American citizen, you're illegal. Just because they gave you a social security number don't mean that you was legal. Exactly.
That's bullshit.
No, nigga. If your mother and father was illegal, you're illegal. If your mother was illegal and your father was a citizen, then you have a birthright citizenship on your father's behalf. But if your father and mother was illegal, that means even if you was born and you had kids and they had kids, then they had kids, all of them illegal.
That's bullshit.
Nigga, this shit now, motherfuckers ain't gonna be out there protesting so quick. Cause Iceland's just start snatching motherfuckers' asses. And if you a third generation illegal immigrant, they gonna do.
That's bullshit, dude.
You give a fuck about your social security number, your birth certificate, you thought where you was born at. That don't mean nothing about your legal citizen status. That's just documents so we can find your ass when it really come down to it. Those are
bullshit.
That ain't bullshit. Technically, that's the way the law is. That's the way it is.
Why it gotta be the father though? What if the mama legal?
If the mama's legal, they got a birthright citizenship automatically. The father illegal, it don't matter.
Immigration battles. He can then say that babies who are born here are not citizens if their parents are not legally present in this country. And so you're going to see a patchwork of different rules in different states, but it's going to have far-reaching effects. And the Trump administration, the big picture, like Vice President Vance pointed out, is now on all of these executive orders, they're going to go case by case. A judge is not going to be able to issue a nationwide injunction, and that's an important win. Big time for the Trump administration.
That said, though, John, there is this 30 days. They said they won't go into effect for 30 days. So there may be a push to get these executive orders through and start enacting the law. However, there's some time between now and then. So what does that mean? How significant is that?
That means y'all niggas need to start packing up and getting the fuck out of Dodge. That's exactly what that means.
And the families who are potentially here illegally in this country, they're going to be filing lawsuits left and right for those individual clients. Probably some
lawsuits. They gonna know exactly where you at, and they coming to get
way to get around this. You can't do an individual injunction, but a class action is a very archaic, complicated process. I think there'll just be a flurry of individual cases.
You said, and they fucking off everybody money. Now this ain't got.
Why are you so happy though?
Said, why am I so happy?
Rights and privileges
what the fuck are you so happy about? What the fuck are they doing to you? What the fuck are they affecting you in any type of way?
What do you mean? I'm not happy for this.
Nigga, you over here screaming joy like some type of hate ass nigga. Like, what are you happy about?
That ain't got nothing to do with joy.
What are you so happy about, I'm asking you a real question. What are you so fucking happy about?
Man.
Exactly. You don't even know what the fuck you happy about. You sound like a little ass kid right now.
Listen. I don't want you
under this administration or
to be all offensive, man.
You don't even understand what they're doing to affect you. What the fuck the message is doing to affect you?
It's gonna affect me tremendously.
All presidents have complained about federal judges blocking
business-wise.
Biden did it. I think if you go back and
No,
forth,
it's not, nigga. You got motherfucking, you got niggas that was coming up under you that had money when you paying for haircuts. So what are you talking about?
So it's much more of an acute problem for him. And
you had some illegal niggas paying for haircuts, nigga. What are you talking about?
And I think as large as
all them niggas.
What if all them owners that be getting haircuts from you and don't care about the price or none of that shit? What if they all illegal? Now that's half your clientele.
I just lost one like that. My boy had a construction company. I just lost a good one just like that nigga. The nigga had a construction company, right? He got pulled over. Nigga, this was like 2 weeks ago. Huh? This like 2 weeks ago.
So what if you keep having, what if another motherfucker? What if every all the motherfuckers that be getting them haircuts? You always talk about, nigga, I had the owner, the shopper, all these niggas that be paying for haircuts, nigga, the message and shit. What if they have illegal?
Logistically speaking,
they all that. When I say, bro, check this out. When I say this in a whole sense, it's fucked up. It is fucked up. I don't. But it's
Thank you
But
for
how can you be?
fact news for all Americans.
Whatever's going on is whatever's going on. But for you, as an individual,
I am very upset.
whatever you want to joke about it, you
I ain't joking about shit.
you are, nigga. You was just joking about my
We're mascots, and we've been scouring the upper half of New Yorkers' faces for over 100 years. Chances are, if you've walked the streets in New York in the past, I don't know, century, you passed a face with mascots, and that face probably looked pretty cool. And that's because we pride ourselves on designing frames that are classic. Not classic as if everyone has.
Man, listen, man.
Worn by people who know real style.
In reality,
whether it's 1940 or 90,
man,
it's Friday night on the Lower East Side. Like a good pair of jeans, like a pair of
that's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part about everything. In reality,
You recently
hell no.
in a car accident. Look at this check.
This is the thing, though, dude.
$160,000. If you're looking to get money you owed for an injury, I want you to
It's like
you and your family.
It's a two-way winning streak on this. It's a losing streak. It's a winning streak.
I'm crazy. I want to show you how
You can
can
think
get
about
that
it.
money you owed in the next 30 days. Now, if you thought about
Well,
hiring an attorney before, but you didn't because you were unsure
tell you what the
or
game
you had
is.
reservations,
They just put on the thing right.
no guidance and couldn't
That
get a straight answer out of anyone about
they
how
got a
much money you could
1-800
actually make. I
report
want you
it
to
illegal.
capitalize on a limited
For every
opportunity that
illegal
can
detained
out a
and
massive
deported
check in the
to
next
each
30
American that
days.
report them
This
get
opportunity
$2,500.
won't last long, and it's perfect for anyone who's been in a car accident in the last
$2,500, nigga.
Do you still think it's impossible? I'm willing
Nigga,
to
they say
guarantee
if
that by
they
clicking the
detained
link
and
below
deported,
and filling out the
you receive
15-second
$2,500.
You will get an instant quote on how
Boy,
much
these
your
niggas
case
pointing
is
out
worth.
Chinese.
And me
Boy,
and my
in
team
LA,
will
nigga,
get
they
that
going,
money you
oh man,
deserve. And
man, this
split
money
is
is
the
popping,
next 30
nigga.
days.
The Trump administration
Still
paying
think it's too
niggas.
good to be true?
Boy,
Let me tell you
I don't know about you, man.
Now, when Steve
I feel like it's fucked up.
really unsure if his
But
case
for
was going to be
$2,500,
anything. He was facing a lot of uncertainties in his life, and he didn't.
I
know
might
if he
point
was
out a
going to
couple
get paid for his
Chinese,
injury
man. I
at
don't
all.
know, man. I might point out a
Turns
couple
out,
Chinese. Now, they want
after filing a claim
Chinese.
with us,
They
he was
want
able to take home over
Indians. They want people from
$100,000
India.
in settlement
Like it's a whole
from an
list of
accident that
people
was over a
from
year ago.
They want if
It's
you report
possible.
them and they
No
get
matter
detained, you get $2,500.
You can get the money you were owed.
So they stirring up some shit, bro. You know, people is broke and they need money right now. So a lot of people finna get fucked up, dog. People nigga they ain't gonna give $2 about turning the motherfucker in for that shit. $2,500 a head.
You deserve to be compensated. Together, we're going to hold the
$2,500 a head, niggas. They finna start reporting motherfuckers like a motherfucker.
You deserve more, and we're going to get you more. So what I want you to do is click the link below and fill out the 15-second quiz. And after getting your instant quote, it says you're qualified.
$2,500 a head,
It'll ask
baby.
you for some additional contact details. And someone from my team will reach out and we'll lay out the fastest game plan for you to get the money that you are owed. And massive compensations for your injury. The YouTube video you're wanting to watch will always be there, but this opportunity and the resources behind it are limited. So I want you to click the button below and fill out the casework quiz. So click the button below.
Nigga, I'm crying already, nigga. I am crying already.
Any San
You
Bernardino
ain't gotta
juvenile
tell me,
detention
nigga. I
facility
already know.
such as High Desert or Gilbert Street. This is the money glitch that's getting former detainees properly compensated. San Bernardino juvenile detention staff allegedly failed to properly protect youth from
I might have to
abuse,
move
putting
back to
your
Mississippi,
safety at
man.
risk. And now a landmark lawsuit is forcing them to pay victims of sexual abuse and mistreatment. This isn't just talk. Under California
Shit finna
law,
get so
over
bad, man.
600 former detainees have already filed
Shit finna
lawsuits
get bad,
against
bro.
state agencies. ABC News,
All
Fox,
over,
CBS,
especially in
and
California.
Associated Press are covering
And Trump
this
got a
because it's
vendetta for
following the
California
exact
right now.
same pattern as the Catholic Church and Boy Scouts cases, where victims received up to
Wildfire smoke coming back with a vengeance. The people in the bullseye of this